Listen, Nadia, if you add the same number in both sides of the equation will not be changed.
Yes, the equation is like a balance with two sides. If you put the same quantity in both sides, the balance will not change.
Oh, that's brilliant. Great. Thank you.
Hello guys, are you feeling good? I hope so. Our lesson today is about equalities and its properties. And our objective is to use properties of equalities to write equivalent equalities. The equation or an equality, it's a mathematical statement which has two sides, expressions, separated by equal sign. One of them or both may have one or more variables. For example, x plus 2 equals 5. Here we have two expressions, x plus 2 and 5, separated by equal sign. So it has one variable in one side. X plus y equals 10. It has two variables in one side. X plus 5 equals y plus 2. This equation has two variables in two sides. Properties of equation. The equation is like a balance with two sides. If you put the same quantity in both sides, the balance will not change. So, for example, if we have m plus 2 equals 20, we can add 6 to both sides. And this is called addition property of equality. It means you can add the same amount in both sides of the equation. Also, if you remove the same quantity from both sides, nothing will be changed. And this is called the subtraction property of equality. And it means you can subtract the same amount from both sides of the equation. For example, n plus 8 equals 12. You can subtract 2 from both sides by the same pattern. As we know, the multiplication operation is a repeated addition operation. So we can multiply both sides of the equation by the same number, same amount. And this is called the multiplication property of equality. For example, if you have n equals 5, so n times 3 equals 5 times 3. And also division is the inverse operation of multiplication. And division is a repeated subtraction. So we can divide both sides of the equation by the same number, same amount. And this is called division property of equality. For example, m equals 15. So m divided by 5 equals 15 divided by 5. Example, if 5y equals 25, which property of equality was used to keep the equation 5y minus 7 equals 25 minus 7 balanced. You can notice here that we subtracted the same amount, the same number 7, from both sides. So we can say this is called subtraction property of equality. Another example, if 4y equals 20, does 4y divided by 4 equals 20 divided by 5? Why or why not? There is no doubt that the answer no. That's why, because as you can see here, we divide the first side by 4, but second side by 5. So both sides of the equation has divided by different numbers. It means not by the same amount. So we have 4 properties of equality. Addition property of equality. You can add the same amount, the same number for both sides of equation. Subtraction property of equality. You can subtract the same number, the same amount from both sides of equation. Multiplication property of equality. You can multiply both sides of the equation by the same number, the same amount. And at last, division property of equality. You can divide both sides of the equation by the same number, same amount. I wish you understand the lesson. Don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. See you.